Hello and welcome to a new video on my channel. Here we go. At Gimmick. The construction of my garden kitchen is progressing quite well now. In the coming days I will install the countertop and the skirting board, install the walls and the entire workspace for the outdoor kitchen. In advance in the last few days I prepared the electrical work. I laid electrical cables and installed outlets, light switches, and of course the lamps have been installed. There were some follow-up questions regarding this. I spontaneously decided to make a short video to show you how I have installed the electricity. If you want to know that, then stay tuned. It will start shortly. My garden kitchen has a size of approximately 4 mex 4.5 mi. I have prepared a ledge with the Wago blocks. The countertop is to be placed on the blocks. This will happen in the coming days. I installed the electrical system in advance so that I wouldn't have to crawl around on the floor later. What have I done? Before the electrical work, I took care of the water and wastewater. My dad helped me a lot. As you can see, I have installed the pipe that connects the sink to the drain. I connected the fresh water through my Gardena system using PE pipe. Unfortunately, the sink won't arrive for a few weeks. Corona sends its regards. Shanghai is closed. Nevertheless, we were able to prepare everything so far. I connected the supply line using a Y branch. I want to bring the faucet directly to the sink. I also have the option to connect a water heater later on to also get hot water. I have also installed a corresponding outlet. I have installed an additional second outlet here in the niche for my Napoleon Phantom P500 gas grill. As you know, I have modified my gas grill so that it can be operated with 220V and I no longer need a battery. The plug for the electricity can be connected directly here. The grill will be built into the niche and concealed from the front. Above the countertop, I installed 2 outlets directly near the grill. Here, I can directly connect the rotisserie and another electric device that is needed for grilling, cooking and baking. All outlets are connected via 2.5mm cables. The supply line from the house, which is a good 50 mm, is also properly secured. I have 2 outlets in the corner. I have 2 outlets at the top. On the other side, I have 2 outlets in the corner. Up here, I have installed an outlet and also a connection for the audio entertainment system or for the speakers for convenience. For the outlets, I opted for a version with a protective cover. The lid can remain open. It stays up by itself or it can be closed. With an appropriate frame, the outlet is largely protected against moisture. Rainwater cannot reach here. The garden kitchen is generously covered. I have combined the light switches for 2 light circuits. One is for the main light, which is the light above the pool bar. And a second switch is for my surrounding LED RGBIC light strip. I'll show you that in a moment. To ensure I have enough light while grilling, I installed a second double switch. With this switch, I can control the 2 IP54 LED lamps separately. The lamps hang here and here. They have different light colors. I can vary them. The brightness is also variable. Unfortunately, the remote control currently has no battery, so I can't show you much about it at the moment. I will be standing here at the grill later with the LED lights slightly above my head. This way, the grilling area is optimally illuminated. I connected the power cables in large distribution boxes. Please pay attention to safety regulations when working with electricity and power. Turn off the circuit breaker and protect it against being turned back on. This junction box was relatively inexpensive to get, so I jumped at the opportunity and installed 4 of them right away. By the way, the outlets, light switches and all other materials that I have used here can be found in the description under the video. There, I will write the links for you so that you can order quickly and conveniently if needed. I did the wiring in the distribution boxes with Wago terminals. I have the supply line to the outlet at the light switch here. I have the cable for the light switches here. I have laid the supply for the 2 LED lamps with 5x 1.5 m. I have the cable for the music, and here is the 2.5 mm cable that will be routed to the next distribution box. Here I have a conduit. As you know, I want to install my 2 photovoltaic balcony power plants later on the roof of my garden kitchen. For that, I will lay an additional cable upstairs later. I still need 2 outlets up there. They were currently unavailable. Corona says hello. I will reorder, install them later. In the other corner, it looks similar. Here, I have also installed my distribution box and connected the power cables with Wago terminals. I left the audio cable in a small roll. I'm not sure if I want to branch off from it later. Cutting is quick, sticking is rather difficult. Here, a cable goes to the double socket up there. Then I have another 2.5mm house cable that is currently just lying up there. Here is a 2.5mm cable that supplies this double socket. From here, it continues to the third power distributor. Here I have installed two distribution boxes. One for the outlets and one for my lighting on the outside of the pool bar. And specifically for the lighting just above the pool bar. I have a conduit here that goes through the floor slab. I can lay additional cables later if I need to. At this point, I am going around. A unique special gimmick that I came up with is the lighting that I installed underneath the bar counter. I have installed a neon RGBIC LED strip for the ambiance. The strip does not have LED points. The whole system is currently running in automatic mode and has a separate on and off switch. The light strip is connected to my light switch via the outlet. I can control the light strip directly from here. There are different scenes. The great thing about this device is the small microphone in the box. The light strip responds to the acoustics and can emit suitable light impulses and scenes. The control of the LED light strip can also be done via the app. This allows the strip to be programmed as well. I really think that's great. I'm just going to look for the finished scenes. Let's simply see what there is. The lightning. Or perhaps the star. Maybe autumn. Let's explore. Now in daylight, it doesn't come across as well as I imagine it will later. But when darkness falls in the calm and quiet evening and the pool is softly and indirectly illuminated with a gentle and soothing glow right behind me, I think offers this LED RGBIC light strip and a really great atmosphere. I have also linked this light strip under the video. If you like, take a look in the description. There you can order it. I'm calling it a day for today. Tomorrow we will continue. Tomorrow I will build a knee wall with drywall and construct the countertop using OSB boards. Thermocell is also being used. I might use vinyl or tiles as well. I'm not really sure about that. It also depends on the availability. If you want to know how I continue, how I build the whole thing, and what the garden kitchen looks like in the end, then subscribe to my channel. That way you won't miss any of my new videos. I hope I have provided you with an informative video. If so, give me a like. I would be really happy about that. Until the next video, take care. Ciao.